They are wrestling as such. Maybe a little more aggression would have been cool, but that's being sort of nitpicky. Rey Fenix and Shinsuke Nakamura is a very interesting team, and this is a follow-up from last week. Last week? Week before. I think it was last week. I took that whole week off, so. No, I think it was the week before, because I distinctly remember Shinsuke Nakamura's entrance. I distinctly remember the attack. I think it was the week before when they were in Perth. Full thumbs up match. Nobody here looked bad. You had shenanigans. You had MFTs winning the match, which they desperately needed, putting them in a good spot. Maybe a maybe a Wyatt 6 thing would have been cool here because we had the tease already. But once again, that's being very nitpicky. The match was good. You set up a new team here with Rey and Nakamura. Am I a big fan of them being in a team? Do I think individually they could really stand out? Yeah. But at the same time, what would they be doing? The United States champion is in open challenges. There's not really rivalries there. Cody and McIntyre are obviously still in their program. Why interrupt that? And you want them to do something. This is a something that makes sense in every context. Full thumbs up. Oh, and just as an FYI, MFT won with the Cutthroat, which is essentially just an assassin's blade to the face. I mean, that's really about it. That's Tama Tonga's new finisher. It'll grow on me. We haven't seen a whole lot of singles matches with Kiana James in a very long time. She's in there with Tiffany Stratton, who, back and forth as it relates to her in-ring ability and her matches, and I think everybody can say that, but this was a good match. And yes, I am going to complain about Tiffany Stratton, the women's champion, being in a non-title match. Why was Kiana James okay with this? I would be pissed. Why isn't it for the title? Makes no sense. But that's being very nitpicky on just this surprisingly good match. And it's not because I think women are not good wrestlers. It's because I just have not seen Kiana James in a singles match in a while. And I'm not going to go back to NXT because she has evolved so much as a performer. Prettiest Moonsault Ever for Tiffany Stratton to win. We had Giulia attacked, but those two things are not necessarily what people were talking about. They're talking about the Jade Cargill turn. Jade Cargill comes out initially to save Tiffany Stratton, but attacks her after, beating her up, throwing her in there. This was so needed. I like Jade Cargill as a babyface. She definitely has a lot of upside for it. A lot of people can look up to her in a great way because look at fucking her. But